Okay, I just want to check to see if I'm live. There we go. There I am. Perfect. Hi, everyone. Live. How are you? Okay, perfect. I'm going to go back. So, hi, everybody. I am Honor Garrett, and this is my first time in the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs group. So, thank you for being here and thank you for watching. I am a health, life, and mindset coach. And today, I really just want to tell you a little bit about myself and to just add a little bit of value. And I know that this has been pretty much a stressful time, at least over the last year, for a lot of people trying to figure out the online game, trying to figure out what to do. And I really want to encourage everyone right now and give you some tools and tips. And at the end, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I do and what I offer, um, and how we could get on a call. But also, I've got a free gift for you as well. So I'm going to share my screen really quickly and see if this works. So let me see if it's working. Oh, wait a minute. Let me stop that. Okay. Well, it's going to get done. I'm trying to figure out all this. There we go. So let me see. Am I sharing my little thing? Here we go. Thank you for being patient. I hope this is showing up for you. Okay, awesome. You should be seeing Mindset Mastery. And I'm all about health, guys, because I feel like if you don't have your health, everything else in your life suffers. Your relationships aren't as well. At least I know for me and my husband, if I don't feel good in my body, I don't have the energy to get through the day. I'm not much for my kids. I'm not much for my husband. And my business suffers as well. So I wanted to give you some tips and tricks today, just simple tools to reduce stress and anxiety. And first, I just want to tell you that my name is Honor Garrett. I'm a health, life, and mindset coach. I have been married for 26 years to a wonderful man. We have 4 children. We have moved 13 times in 26 years because my husband is a football coach. And so he's been in the NFL. We've worked with the Dallas Cowboys and the Buccaneers and gosh, who else? The Cincinnati Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals. So we've been all over the world. I mean, at least all over the country. And I'd love to hear from anybody who lives in those cities because that would be really fun. And he's now in college coaching and he's the head coach of Lafayette College at Easton, PA. So I'm in PA right now, if there are any PA people out there. So I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. This is my beautiful family. They're all either in college or out of college. And this is a picture of my husband. Very excited because we beat our biggest rival last year, Lehigh University, and he's jumping up in the air. So I just thought that would be fun to show. And let me see, I want to go. Oh, so here we're going to get down to the good stuff. So why do we feel, and we wake up some days and we just feel lousy? And honestly, there's so much going on that's being thrown at us. You guys are learning how to work from home. You're learning how to teach your kids from home with the computers, and then also manage them not being on their computers so much. So we're stressed out, right? We're stressed out. And frankly, we're a little bit angry and probably a little bit resentful. And I remember at the beginning of the pandemic, I was really actually grateful because we were able to walk together, be together as a family, play games and all that. But after a year, we have to like figure something out and get some stuff done. But I wanted to tell you that no matter how stressed you are, it is not your fault. This is your body keeping you and protecting you. It wants to keep you safe. That's why we're stressed. Your body wants to keep you safe. So it's in this fight or flight, sympathetic nervous system trying to just, okay, we're going to take care of you. Everything's going to be okay. And the problem with that is that then everything shuts down. Our digestion shuts down, and everything goes to our extremities for our adrenal glands. And that's why basically we get adrenal fatigue, and we get high levels of cortisol and all the things that are going wrong. It's hard to get pregnant. Our immune system breaks down. It is, even our skin doesn't look well because of all the things going on. So what we want is the parasympathetic nervous system, the parasympathetic, where that's the rest and digest. It's when our body heals. So I want to give you one bit of advice, that the solution could be just as simple as one thought. Sometimes it's just what we're thinking and how we're thinking. And so I really want to tell you and encourage you that this is just mindset. Mindset is the key, because each and every one of us, we are manifestors. We are manifesting every second of every day. I like to say everybody's winning the game they're playing. So if you don't like the results that you're seeing in your life, it might be because you are not thinking the way you should. So if we take 100% responsibility for our life, our choices, our relationship, then we have the power to create what we want. I love how Jim Rohn says, with the right mindset, you can move mountains, but without it, you can be crushed by a grain of sand. And guys, before I keep going, I'm trying to figure out if I'm actually on the website. So let me see if I'm coming up, because I want to make sure that I'm there. And I don't see me there. Maybe, well, I'm going to keep going. So hopefully it works out. So I want everyone to start thinking and dreaming big. Let's create a vision for your life. I don't want you, don't obsess about external circumstances. Guys, we can't always control what's happening in the world. We're not in control, but we're ridiculously in charge. We get to decide how we're going to respond. And don't think that there's only one way to look at things. That's limiting. That's when we're shutting our brain down. But if we can get curious and start dreaming and get specific about what we want in our lives, it's magic. But in order to do that, we need to be still. We need to meditate. I like to tell people, especially because my faith is important to me, and I pray, and people are like, why do you talk about meditation? It should be praying. And I like to say that prayer is literally, prayer is important, but meditation is taking prayer to the next level. Because when you pray, you're asking for this. But when you are meditating, you sit still and you take time to receive, you listen to your intuition, you let God's word speak into you, you hear what your inner being is trying to tell you. And that's when you're receiving. So you need to be able to ask, but you also have to be able to receive. So, and letting go of judgment, so important. So I just wanted to reiterate some brain facts, that our brain is designed to keep us safe. Our conscious brain does not know the difference between what is real and what is imagined. So our brain is super efficient and hardworking. So whatever we fix our minds on grows, guys. So if we decide to create something and focus on it, our brain will work hard to make it a reality. It's just like a dream. Like when you have a dream or a nightmare and you wake up and your heart is pounding and you're sweating, that is a real physical response made manifest in the real world based on something that wasn't real. It was just a thought. It was just imagined. It was just a dream. So that's how powerful our thoughts are. They can either really make us sick and cause disease, or it can make us healthy. So you have a choice. Life is either happening to you or life is happening for you. But how? How do we do this? And the two ways that I suggest is that we embrace grace. Embrace grace. Let go of judgment. As if we can let go of judgment, let go of your judgment of yourself, of others, of circumstances, and instead get curious. Because when you ask questions to yourself or even to others, your brain wants to answer it. It wants to figure out the solution. But when you make mandates or you are limiting or of lack and say, this is never going to happen or whatever, your brain shuts down. It's like, oh, okay. So there's no answer, then I won't try to figure it out. So asking questions and getting curious is so, so important. And then see change as opportunity. For a girl that has moved 13 times in 26 years, and I'm talking huge moves, homes with 4 kids, new schools, new doctors, new everything, I've had to choose to see change as opportunity. And instead of saying I have to, I get to say, I get to do this. I get to move to a new place and meet new people. And I have friends all over the world instead of, oh, I have to move. I've got to do this, 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 and this. Your thoughts are so important. So how are you going to hold things together? The best number one thing is self-care, guys. We need to fill our cup. It is not selfish. It is not selfish at all. In fact, it's probably one of the most selfless things you can do, because if you fill yourself up and take care of yourself, you will be serving people out of overflow. You will come to the table fully engaged and present and with everything you have to give and love and serve people with. But if you're there with an empty cup, resentment comes in, fatigue, just a mood, and you want to come and serve people at the very highest level. That's what God has done for you and put those gifts in your life. So here's I want to share some simple ways to reduce stress. And I want to remind everyone that everything is connected. Your mindset and the nutrition you eat can also affect your mindset, and your mindset might affect what you eat in your nutrition, in your movement, exercise, meditation, sleep, water, reducing toxins. All of it is connected. So doing one thing, don't expect to have this miraculous transformation when you're only doing one thing. We'll slowly add things in. And in my courses, we do one thing a week. So if we can master one thing a week, after 12 weeks, if you've changed 12 things in your life, you've basically transformed and you're a new person. So here are a couple of things to, think about to reduce anxiety. Is really number one, an antidote is just to get into action and to be in the present moment, because this is where peace lives. So one tool that I do is I practice gratitude every morning. It's a morning ritual for me, and I write it in my journal. We also, if you want to practice gratitude with your family, you can do that at the dinner table, and we have a game with it. Or we do this thing in our family where we have a gratitude jar, and so every day we put things that happened during the day or things that lit us up and brought us joy, and literally at the end of the year we open them up and start reading them, and it's a beautiful thing. Also, communicate with love, guys. Especially when we're all in this, stuck together in our houses during COVID, and we can't do that much. What we need to do is we need to learn to just release when we get all wound up, even if we have to walk out of the room and come back, because we want to respond. We don't want to react. You want to release. And that could be walking out, removing yourself. That could be taking deep breath exercises. It could be going in the other room and tapping the EFT, which is emotional freedom technique. There's a lot of different things that I teach. And then coming back and responding with love and respect. That's what's beautiful. And the tool number 3 is bond with people. And I know it seems hard because we're doing this over over Zoom, and it's not always easy. But if we can learn to respond, it's a beautiful thing. Having game night with your family, diving into their world, cooking meals together. When COVID first started, each one of my kids created a meal and had to present it all. And my daughter ended up wanting to do hibachi. So she put on a big hat and she got our electric frying pan and did fried rice and eggs and popped things and squirted sauce on people. It was so fun. We had a blast. And if your kids are really young, then just help them with it. What a great thing to start getting them interested in, something tactical and something not using, something away from screens. Exercise together, meditate together. This is an amazing time to do that with your children. Teach them now. If they have these coping skills now, imagine how beautiful they will thrive in the world. And household chores together. That's going to help you, mom, and reduce your stress. And doing home projects together. And one thing I like to teach about saying goodbye, if you have little one to anxiety, if you have little ones and they're just having a tantrum, try this trick where you give them a piece of ice to hold. Because I can guarantee you what they do is they're so focused on holding that piece of ice that they stop whatever they were doing. Also for teenagers, I encourage them to write down all their frustrations and write them down. And then when they're done, rip it up. And it's this exercise of releasing everything. Put some music on, dance, create 10 family commitments in the house and put them up so everybody's on the same page. So there's not this tension about what you can and can't do. And then 3 powerful questions when a child or an adult gets really upset. Ask yourself, am I 100% certain that what I'm worried about is really true? Is it really happening? And ask myself, am I safe right now? Yes. And is there anything that I can do about it, this situation? Because if there's nothing that you can do about it, guys, we can let that go. So the takeaways that I have from this is just remember, like, mindset is the key. And we're going to have no judgment. We're going to just get curious. When you hold on to judgment, you think you're holding on to something that's good because you are right, but you're actually holding on to nothing because you've already given your power away. If you feel that way about something, you've literally given your power away. And I'm going to teach you how to bring it back, how to get that power back. Look at change as opportunity, practice gratitude, love and listen to people, whether it's your coworkers, whether it's your clients, whether it's your family, your husband, your spouse. People want to be seen and heard. And lastly, have fun. We are here on this earth. I like to say we're not people or bodies with a soul. We are souls living in a body, a physical body, and we are here to create and co-create and experience the human experience. And that's joy. So I wanted to show you this picture of my husband and my youngest daughter. This was a little example of pivoting. Like, you have to pivot. You have to decide that I'm going to make the best of whatever, and I'm going to make lemonade out of lemons. And last year she did not have a prom. It was her senior year of high school. And so we said, well, we are going to get a prom dress, and dad is going to put his tux on, and we are going to take pictures that her dad is her date. And we just enjoyed taking a wonderful photo shoot of dad and daughter. What a precious moment. And then we changed into our sweatpants and started a fire out back and cooked, s'mores for the evening. So you can make whatever you want. And that's what's so interesting and so fun. This is my website. So I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like if you go to it. It's honoritcoaching.com. I offer a free discovery clarity call just to see where you guys are. And I just wanted to let you know, for some people who don't know what life coaching is, I like to tell them a little bit about how having a therapist is wonderful. I mean, they can really help you move past some things in the future, in the past, and work through those so you can live your life and very good and wonderfully. But I love life coaching because we take your past into account, but we actually start creating that vision for your future to develop the ideal plan that's going to incorporate your strengths, identify your passions and your values, and get there quickly. And that's what's so amazing. And another reason why it's so important is that, chronic disease is so rampant in this country. And just by changing your diet, getting healthy, guys, in your lifestyle, and working on changing those limiting beliefs in your behaviors, you transform your entire life. It's a beautiful thing. I help my clients identify limiting beliefs. They let go of behavior that's no longer serving them, really becoming a master of habit change to where your new habits are your new normal and they're rewired. You have new neural pathways in your brain that now you start doing things just automatically. The things that you never wanted to do and couldn't get yourself to do, you're now doing that. And I teach a lot of different modalities, and I basically customize it for the people that I work for and what's best for my client. I have transformational coaching, NLP, mental rehearsal, guided meditation. I do energy work. I'm a Reiki master healer, EFT. What else? Hypnotherapy. I'm also, there we go. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm coming back to you guys. So that's just a little bit about me. And I just wanted to get on here today and share with you that if my personality resonates with you, if you'd like to if things are just not great right now and you're trying to figure out something in your life, if you want to get healthier, I know just out of experience, when I am feeling my best, when I'm eating right and I'm having good habits and I'm getting good sleep and I'm eating right and I'm exercising, everything opens up. It's like when you can manifest what you want physically in your body and in your spirit and go and do the inner work that needs to be done to really make those changes that happen on the outside. It's not just your health. And so where I often start with health, it always transitions into life coaching and mindset coaching. And because no matter how anyone comes to me, I like to look at it this way, because everyone tells you to niche down, right? Niche down, niche down. And I think that's a beautiful thing. But I always look at it this too, no matter whether you come to me for exercise or you want to lose weight, or whether you come to me because you want life coaching, or whether you come to me because you want to create a vision and you want a better business or your relationship. No matter what, I look at it as this is me. And no matter what, no matter what portal, no matter what door you come to me for, you're going to get all of me. And I love that about my programs, because I can, especially if we work one-to-one, I customize exactly what you are looking for. So it's so fun for me. I get so much joy out of people having those aha moments and going, wow, or having a simple meditation, guided meditation, and people who've never meditated before are like, wow, I really didn't think that would do anything for me. And it did. It shifted something. Or just people starting to have that little practice of journaling every morning, or writing your gratitudes, or getting organized, or clearing the clutter, or whatever it is. We get down and we get results. And so I work with people one-to-one in private coaching, but I also have 2 programs. And one of them is really all about getting back to health and transforming your body and your mind and your spirit, everything, to really create a healthy you, healthy lifestyle on every level. And it's with a wonderful community and Facebook community of other women trying to do the exact same thing. And I also have a program called Fire and Flow, which is really about learning to create a vision and ignite that passion that maybe you've lost. I know raising 4 children and moving 13 times, I put so much into my family, and that's so important, and my faith and everything that comes along with that. But at the end of the day, I really looked and prayed and thought about this, that is so important, but that's just one part of my life. I know that I was created for more. I know that I have a legacy to leave, not just my family, but the world. And that's why I created and took the leap to go into business on my own, because I'm doing something I'm passionate about. I'm serving people, and I'm being this example to my girls that you don't just have to get good grades, go to college, graduate, get a job, work for someone else, get married, have children. You can actually get intentional and create exactly what the passions of your heart are, the passions that God has put into your heart. So I hope that that encourages you today. And if there's anything I can do to help anyone in this community, please DM me or comment below. I do have a free self-care checklist ebook that I would be happy to give anyone in this group. So feel free to let me know. I'll send you that link, or I'll put it in the comments below if that's allowed. I'm still learning all the things, what you can and can't do in this group, but I feel so blessed and so honored. And by the way, I don't even think I mentioned it, but my business name is Honor It Coaching, because I want you to honor you. I want you to honor all of it. I also have a podcast called the Honor It All podcast, and you can find it on everywhere. It's on Apple, on Spotify, on Anchor. Those are the top 3 that I think about. It's on a few others too, and I'm always looking for people to interview for my podcast, because the Honor It All podcast, I interview people from all over the world who are making a difference, creating positive change in the world. And if that is you, and if you're doing something to change the world, I want to talk to you. So DM me that way too. And I hope that this live actually went to the group. So thank you so much for being here and listening. And I hope you all have a beautiful day. And I can't wait to get to meet and know you guys. Take care. Have a blessed day. I don't know how to end it. There we go. I'm going to end right there. You guys have a wonderful day. I think I stayed on time, and bless you. Take care.